Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Oh, here we go. Are you on?
God, that took quite a while. I pushed the button and it took 8. It just wouldn't do anything.
I said to him, are we on? And still blackness.
Yeah, it was just black screen for a little while. Hello, Elle. Long time no see.
Hello, Nick.
Hello,
How
Nick.
are
We are here.
Yes. So how's everybody been? How's your week been?
Yeah.
I've had a walk around Burley today with the doggies.
You did. Took on a nice long walk.
And I did take them on a nice long walk.
Blue came in all excited. He was panting. And he does that when he's happy. Oh, it's okay, Elle.
And so there's loads of deers at Burley, which is quite nice. And so that was nice, a nice brisk walk, which made me think about this topic after seeing some children. But I'll tell you that in a minute. Had a hectic week, had meetings.
Yeah.
I've got a hectic week this week because I'm taking my mother, I'm picking her up on Tuesday. And I'm going to take her over to Stoke to go and see her sister who is 87. My Auntie Margaret. You've been to Skeggy Vegas. Go and get some sea wind on your face. I've been on the beach. I haven't gone Skeggy this year.
No,
You should have picked him up on the way through. Well, no, because he's in Lincoln, isn't he? So we'd have to go...
You have to come down to go what?
That's pointless. Next time you fancy going there for the day, give me a shout and I'll go and meet you down Skeggy. I've got to go to Lincoln because Lincoln's just as far. Because I want to do the castle thing. I'll nag Elaine this week, see when she wants to go. So yeah, so this last week I've had meetings and busy. School sucks. I know. It's horrible, isn't it? I agree. I hated school.
Same.
Oh, I had
Still despise it to this day.
Somebody messaged me before I go back on the week saying that our podcast sucks. So don't watch it. You don't have to watch it. Nobody's got a gun to your
During one of your
head.
Twitter arguments.
In a way. I just surrounded. I was like, oh, don't have to watch it. I don't have to something you put up with you because your podcast sucks. Like, fine, you don't have to watch.
I'm guessing you're promoting it halfway in your arguments then. Being like, oh, just watch our podcast.
No, it wasn't. It was somebody else. It wasn't the podcast. Who have I been arguing with emails with?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that groggy old alcoholic.
So anyway.
Who can't even look after a dog's right.
Stop it. We're not...
Hey, it's her fault if they keep dying.
Stop
because
it.
she can't look after them.
No, stop it.
I'm sorry, just is spitting facts too much?
No.
No, it's fine. Carry on. Let's go.
Fine. No. Last week I finished studying at university and finally got a bunch of free time. Excellent. What did you study at university? I can't remember what you told.
Oh yes. Remind us again. If you have told us, remind us. If you haven't, let us know.
Yeah. It is a bit of a heck of a journey going to Skeggy. So when she said that, I was like, I don't have to watch. I'm not bothered. So anyway, I had a hectic week last week, and yesterday I was helping a friend. We're writing a book for the NHS to help people who suffer with a bit of depression, to help get them motivated back into doing general things. I was there for about 5 hours yesterday.
I need to finish the drawings for her book.
And then I've got to go back again this Saturday. So tomorrow I'm taking this lad, I got him a job. And I'm
Do let her know I'm still thinking about a book.
Yes, I know, I did yesterday. So on Monday morning I'm taking this lad for this interview that I got him a job for. So I'm doing that. Then I'm off to my course. Don't know what I'm doing in the evening, because we're not going to get, hopefully if we talk later on today, we could get to my streaming up by tomorrow night. If not, then I want to finish off editing that freaking pudding and get it out there.
Yeah. Well,
then
we need to see if the editing software can work on your computer, because that would be really good if it could.
No, because I still need you to supervise me yet.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, shush. Right, I'm telling you, shush. So that's Monday. So Monday, hopefully, I'll stream me Agony Aunt. If not, then machine learning, especially auto source. Oh, separation.
Ooh.
That's fascinating.
Very nice.
Tuesday, I'm out all day. Wednesday's a day break. Thursday's working. I've got to phone somebody up after actually this podcast.
Huh?
Somebody phoned me up for Wednesday. I haven't phoned them back yet.
Oh.
And then Friday, I'm off taking my mother out Friday night. So after work, I'll be taking her out. Saturday, I'll be watching Callum and his band. And then podcast again.
Busy day. Busy week. I'm busy. Although I've had a bit of a slowdown recently, haven't I?
Yeah.
Because you know what banks are like. They like to be awkward and do sort of certain things. And DVLA likes to be awkward and not let you contact their customer service. Like you can't email them, you can't message them, you can't even call them. I wonder if there's an address we can write to. I'll harass them one way or another.
Raymond's cut my hair today.
Yeah.
Why can't you email them?
No, there's no email available. Unless anybody can find the DVLA email for me, that'll be appreciated. But we could try and write a letter.
Yes.
Hunt down their address.
Yes, Swansea. That's it, Swansea. DVLA, Swansea. Go straight there.
I just start
That's
walking
good,
in.
Actually.
But like, hey, you're preventing
That's
something I need.
That's a good idea. Put my letter tonight and put it in the
The thing is,
post.
it's not even for me. That's the problem. Like, it's for someone else. But like, I need them in order to progress with what I'm working on.
And to get you the project up. Yeah, it's a good idea, actually. Put a letter together tonight.
Yeah.
It has to be short and sweet. Don't have to be a long essay. Short and sweet. We need this. Can you do it? Is there a way you can fast track it, please?
Yeah.
Be very grateful.
They're literally restricting a very important thing that surely what I explained should be enough to push
Hopefully
it forward.
fast track it, yeah.
It's very important.
Very important.
And then, even though I'm being so vague about it right now, you'll see it.
Very important, you know.
It's very important.
I want some more acting work.
You'll get it. Hey, if this thing works out for me, I'll help you get more acting work.
Anyway, we had somebody come around Friday, didn't we, to look at the house?
Early in the morning, that's that. Yeah.
Somebody was still in bed.
I was.
They arrived earlier than what they said they're going to arrive, so I give part. I
So-
did say 9:30. No, they were coming at 10. And I said to you, are you going to get your body out of bed because it's 9:30, they'll be here soon. Not long after saying that, I had a knock on the door.
The ding dong. Yeah, so because what happened was Thursday night I had a really late night. There was a bit where it took me a little while to go to sleep. And the thing is, Friday I was going up to Telford to see Emily so we can have a nice little date day together. It's because like her Nando's thing was running out, her card was running out this month.
Nando's.
And-
He loves Nando's.
And I wanted to sit, and I thought, well, instead of letting it go to waste, why don't I suggest to Emily that we could hop to Nando's and she can then finish off her points then and get them used up before they expire. And I thought I'd have some time next week. I didn't realise January ends this Monday, tomorrow. So I was like, oh, well, how about I come over on Friday then? This is after I spoke to her on Wednesday. So I ended up having a late night, and I needed to get up because I wanted to leave by about 12 o'clock so I could see her when she finishes work at 2:30. So I had very little sleep, about 3 hours sleep, because I got woken up at 9:30 when my original plan was to get up about 10:55 to try and get as much hours as possible. And Auntie Ange tells me people are coming this morning.
That's a little violin.
Yeah, Auntie Ange tells me they're coming this morning. I was like, what? Thinking like, why didn't they come in the afternoon like a normal person does? And you're like, yeah, they'll be here soon. So as he said that, ding dong, and then like I'm there trying to pin the dogs to stop them from getting all excited and
I did
hyped up.
keep her downstairs that little bit longer so you can get yourself sorted out.
Yeah, I quickly threw my clothes on, held the dogs, and sat in my desk chair because my room is the complete opposite side of the house. I came over, sat in the desk chair to pretend that I've not just woken up.
And I walked in and went, oh, hello. You startled me a little
Yeah.
bit, didn't you?
You probably thought I was going to still be laying in bed, didn't you?
Yeah, no, what's worse was she messaged me when I was in the supermarket asking me her partner wants to come round and look at the house. And I said, oh, I'll be home in half an hour, thinking it'd give me a chance to get in, make a cup of tea, put a bit of my shopping away. Now, I just pulled up, gets out my car, just doing some calls on my phone, and somebody goes, hello. And I went, oh, should have guessed somebody's there. You know, you're in my car parking spot. So that kind of... He went, come to look at the house. I went, yeah, I know. Come on in.
It's kind of funny. I guess they're really like... What's the term for it? Prompts? Or like they're there. Like they get there.
Going, I like the house. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So the person's house we're going to, they're going to look at that house on Tuesday. So by Tuesday night, it'll be confirmed if I'll be moving or not. And yes, I'm going to a smaller house. And yes, it needs loads of work doing to it.
Loads of work.
But I need a dining room. So
we still need to do the floor plan.
I suppose so, but he's been and looked.
I guess.
But you can do a floor plan. You and your brother can. I'll still send it over. I'll WhatsApp it over.
Yeah, it's been non-stop on the week, so I guess we could apologise to Rick that we've not been able to watch a movie like he suggested.
It's about Rick. And hello, Matt. If you've debbing in and out, by the way, he was with my friend Duna. So
yeah, we are busy. Like you know, actually behind here, I don't know if you can see it at all. You see that there? That is a scratch card, like a scratch card thing for movies. I have scratched them off, and a lot of them are fairly oldish movies.
So
Emily's sister's got me that.
I know. Got about 2 years ago.
So I've finished
So what I've got to do is get my finger out my bottom and get on with my coursework. I did some things important on Friday. I've got one more lot to do, and then I'm just gonna get the tea on the go. Get on with doing some. Oh, and I'm applying for this job. This job that I got told there's no jobs there. It's come up, so I'm applying for it just to annoy this woman.
This very specific.
I didn't get a job as well. I had a job interview last Monday, and I didn't get the job. It was 4 hours, and I don't think they were going to employ me because being a town councillor, the parish councillors don't like you being one of their clerks, so I didn't get the job. I don't mind. So it's like a rival thing, I think. They can't deficienate that you can become a town clerk and
Childcare, no thanks.
I had 4 kids. No.
You're done.
I want a break before the grandkids come along. Yeah, I find that though, when you go, these clocks don't realise you come away and can be a clerk for them. Because I tell you what gave it away is when they said, "What your politics of views? What happens if your politic of view isn't the same as one of the parish councillors?" I went, "Well, as a clerk, I'm not entitled to have a politic of view. I'm there to do my job."
Yeah.
So
there's always some dumb rivalry in workplaces, no matter where you go. So humans are rival creatures. They're just like the rest of animals. We're animals.
I'm a bit lazy.
We're animals. We all have animal instincts, just like the animals that I have sat on my lap, just like the animals out in the wild. There's always some kind of rivalry for anything. It could be anything.
I'll tell you what I don't like is when somebody keeps trying to push you until they bring the ugly side out of you.
And then they're like, "Oh no!"
I like to walk away from them people now. When somebody tries to push me to bring the ugly side out of me, I'm like, because like many years ago, I used to be sometimes hot-headed. As a child growing up, when you're getting picked on at school and you're getting this and you're constantly put down, so sometimes I used to go off like a spring. As I got older, and I just go, you know what? I don't want to be around these people. I don't want to be around people that I like. Friendliness, kindness, bubbliness.
You've
have
also
a
got
laugh.
me that comes along and says, "Just block them."
You are like, you go, "Mum, you're too soft. Mum, you're too kind. Mum, you're too this. Mum, you're too that."
I have become the devil on her shoulder.
No, you don't have to keep being kind to people.
Like, stop it. Be evil. Evil.
My mum has a rivalry with the old care home, but yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. She will do. And especially if she's got her head screwed on. People don't like people with common sense neither.
Nah.
So.
Is this because they get jealous
Oh,
of the
yeah.
smarts?
I said to him, "We got the chocolate cake." He goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to eat on my podcast." No, what was I like last week when he was eating his sweets? Didn't I pull his face? Didn't I say, "Don't eat your sweets on your podcast"?
Why? Because you get jealous?
Oh, no, and I don't find it as a rival neither. I mean, how bad is that? And he says, "Are you going to have some chocolate cake?" I went, "No, I had some earlier." And then he said, "Do you want? Oh, you can always have some more." I was like, "No,
nothing wrong with another slice of cake. It's chocolate cake.
I had 2 bucket crisps last night and some chocolate.
You greedy sod.
I know, I ate quite a bit of chocolate, and thank God I'd gone for a long walk today because that would help burn it off the doggies.
If you've got a chocolate cake somewhere, guys, come and eat it with me. Let's eat chocolate cake together.
Don't you think you got to like pre-warn people you're gonna eat a chocolate cake?
No, I'm just just pop up. Hey, cake.
Anyway, let's have my little bit of talk on the topic. I've noticed today
the topic
over the last few years, I've noticed parents aren't covering children up properly in the cold or carry gloves because it's even though it was a beautiful day, it had a sharp bit of coldness. But you know, somehow I have managed to teleport to Twitch. Ooh.
Ah. That's Creeping Walker still.
Oh.
Just on Twitch.
So anyway, and as this little girl, she's on a scooter. Now anybody with common sense knows the wind, if you go on your scooter and it's cold, you're going to get the doubleness of the coldness. And this little girl, her little hands were white, but red as well, because obviously... And I said to her, I said, "Are your hands cold?" And she said, "Yeah, they are." And I'm like, why aren't the parents, knowing it's nippy, take the gloves? Because kids are going, "I'm not going to put my coat on. I'm not going to wear a scarf. I'm not going to wear my gloves." So you take them. Because halfway around wherever you are with them, they're going to go, "I'm cold. I'm this." Because I used to, when you like used to smoke, I just put them in my bag and then go off. And then when you go, "Oh,"
she doesn't put us in the bag, by the way. She puts the coats in the bag.
And the scarves, and the hats, and the gloves. So when they get, "Oh, I'm cold." Okay, yeah, but if you brought your gloves like I asked. And then I let them moan a bit. I go, "Well, it's a good job Mummy brought them then, isn't it?" And then I'll pull them out of my magic bag. And that's what I need to be. Oh, I see mothers pushing the buggies, and the baby sitting, and the wind's hitting them in the face. And then you can see them getting caught. I'm like, why haven't you got a rain shield over them? Because the rain shield will protect the children. Don't have to wear it because it's raining. Will stop the wind getting on the buggies. So while you're pushing the baby... I don't get that.
Take a belt with you, just in case they need a bit of encouragement.
What, the kids? No.
Shit.
So, anyway. I don't appreciate your chocolate being splattered all over the screens. So, he hasn't really. So, yeah, that upsets me when you see little kids, or they haven't got clothes. I mean, I always take extra, because you can always down dress somebody warm, but you can't warm somebody up if you don't take them.
The saying I like to go by, I got a Family Guy once. No, it wasn't. It was American Dad. It's always better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah.
Make children warrior, not warrior.
That's making them warrior is when you mother cuddle them, which I've done.
Wait.
But no, they do need to. I moan at these and say,
what is it? What's the phrase everybody knows?
I was terrible because when these used to get picked on at school, I used to say, "Smack 'em back."
I still encourage that to the day. If you get bullied, punch them.
Where some parents aren't like that. I was like, slap 'em back.
You may get told off by the teachers, but hey, it's worth it because you get that reputation. I know I did in school.
Like, you wouldn't hit at first.
No, it was only.
You wouldn't hit, and I go, "Please, just smack 'em one."
Also,
and I don't like violence
just needed
at all.
that enough build up. Yeah, so like
But
the last
sometimes
2
you need
years,
it.
I started fighting back with douchebags, and let me tell you, the reputation.
I tell you, the one you got was that Asbo kid. He always had a bad reputation.
Junior, the town thug.
Do you have to?
Literally literally Junior could be anything, unless you want to do his actual name.
No, thank you.
Well then.
Well, I saw him once at a skateboard with rollerblades on, trying to kick this kid in the face with rollerblades on, and I told
thug.
he is nasty lad.
He's
And
a
I told
proper thug as well.
him off for that, for doing that, and then he attacked you, didn't he? About
He
5, I don't know.
He tried. I went to take him out into a car. Take you with me, boy. Okay. I kicked his ass, and people heard, and I got praised for it because they hate him.
Yeah, not just after that. After you did that, a lot of more people started standing up to themselves and weren't being as frightened of him.
Fight back is better. Just make sure you get enough adrenaline pumping so you become indestructible. Because
that's bullying, isn't it? It's not nice. You don't go out your way to bully. It's the people that are bullying that's not nice.
And obviously, like, don't attack unless attacked first, because then, like,
I remember when we worked in the nightclub. This poor lady came in from a night out. Well, he had all blood and that over him, and I nursed him back. And I said, "What happened?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "This bloke just crossed over the road and started punching me and this, that, and the other." So there I am with all the A&E sort of equipment, tidying them up and patching them up. Like what? Like Elf?
No. There.
Oh, right.
I'm not sure if I told you this before, but in my old country, a little girl punched me in the stomach, and I cried to my dad, and he said, "Hit him back." Then my cousin punched me, and I hit her back, and then my dad scolded me. Like, what the F?
That's true. That's a bit wrong then, isn't it? So, your cousin can itch and get away with it, but a girl in the street. It was a good job you never hit a girl anyway.
Well,
but, on the other hand...
I wouldn't say avoid, like, because, like, if they're going to physically attack you, you might as well defend yourself.
Yeah, but you don't hit girls.
No, I haven't done, but if one tried to punch me, I will punch back. Yes, I will. You can't use the whole, "Oh, I'm a woman, I can hit you as much as I want and face no repercussions." No, you want to hit me, you get hit.
No, you restrain.
No, you hit me, you get hit. You want to hit like a man.
See, he's joking.
Equal rights equals equal... No, that is true. You want to hit like a man, you get hit like a man.
This is a topic we will talk about.
I don't play into the whole, women get exempt from any kind of repercussion just because...
Well, no, because it's a catch-22, because I was in the pub and somebody started attacking somebody I know.
No, what, the way you're thinking of it is that hitting women for no reason whatsoever. No, what I'm saying is, if, let's say you're a complete stranger, and we were complete strangers, you came up to me and just went like that to me, yeah? You're going to get it back. Because you can't just hit someone and not face any repercussions for it. See, you can't hit a woman, it's illegal. That, like, all the girls have told me, you can't hit a woman, it's illegal. Clearly they've never been to Asia. But I also think there's a bit of a problem, and I've seen this on the internet a lot, because you don't see what I've seen, you kind of... But, like, there's been a lot of videos where they'll hit someone, physically attack them, and then they'll be like, "You can't do anything because you can't hit women."
I believe you should restrain yourself from a woman.
Well, no, because why should I restrain myself from a woman if I don't do the same to a man?
Because women are weird fighters, so you need to restrain them.
No, because if a woman hits me the same way a man hits me, they get treated the same way. I treat everyone equally. The thing is, you want to attack someone, you get attacked. That is the consequence for your actions.
I remember being in the pub with your dad, and a girl come over and started attacking him for no reason.
So then that's when you hit back. Like, you don't have to go pound to hell on them. Like, they hit you once, you hit them once back. Simple as. Want to start a fight with me? Well, we'll dance.
I don't like this. I don't like the...
Well, the thing, you're gonna say that because you are a woman, and you've had it hammered into you for years of don't hit women under no circumstances.
No, you're talking to the wrong generation there.
All right, but look, here's the thing: if anybody, man or woman, doesn't matter who, if anybody hits a person, expect to be hit back. Yeah, there you go. Just don't hit someone for no reason. Like if I'm gonna get into a tussle, I don't hit first. Don't hit first. I'll argue verbally, but if you try to...
I believe in feminism.
Feminism. Auntie Ange, logic completely negates the whole point of feminism.
I believe that a man should open the door to a woman. I believe that a man should take a lady out for...
that's believing in chivalry. That's normal. You know, like we just said, opening a door for women stuff, chivalry.
Carrying her shopping.
Sure.
Treating her out for a meal.
Sure. But it's also fair if a woman does the same back as well. You know, treats the guy out for a meal.
Yeah, 1 compared to his 10. He takes her out at least 10 times for her 1. I think men should make more of an effort with it than a woman should.
I think both sides should make more of an effort equally.
God, I thought I brought you up different.
You brought me up to be a good person, and I will not fight a person. I will treat a person with respect. But if a person disrespects me, they get disrespect back. They get the equal result in the way they treat me. You raised me to be a good person, but you also raised me to protect myself.
No, I'm on about treating a lady now.
Yeah? Like the amount of times I've go to treat a lady. But it's only fair that, you know, they do it back.
Yeah, they do when they wash your freaking washing, iron your freaking clothes, keep your house reasonably clean.
Are you stuck in the 60s?
No, not stuck in the 60s. I just think some things are thingy. I will buy a man a drink back.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I buy my own little rounds. But I think out of a bloke taking me out 5 times for a meal, me buying him 1 meal back. Now and again, I'll do a treat back.
Or maybe you just do it because you want to, because it's nice. Maybe one day you think, oh hey, what if we go out for a meal? You don't have to do it on a specific scale. Just if you feel like taking him out for a meal, take him out for a meal. If he wants to take you out for a meal, he takes you out for a meal. If you both don't, if any one side of you doesn't make an effort, then it crumbles away.
Yeah, I don't know why we bother writing down topics what we're going to discuss, because we just rant about anything anyway.
Well, childcare, look after children, wrap them up, keep them safe. Don't coddle them.
Welcome to the what?
Gen Z, where chivalry is dead because it's not respected. Because like you don't have to just sit there and wait for them to give you something so many times. Like as long as like you're both doing it back and forth, I think it works better that way. I will get her McDonald's in exchange. She gives me a 5-star review restaurant. That's funny. Auntie Ange is not happy. Should we get some other opinions in? See what they say? or are you scared?
No, I'm not scared of anything. I'm just processing what's just gone on.
I support equality. So, like, I'd love to...
I support a bit of chivalry.
Yeah, that is both. Chivalry can happen both ways. I've taken Emily out quite a few times. I mean, we did it on Friday, didn't we? I drove all that way up to go to Emily to then hang out with her for the day, and then we can enjoy a meal together. And then, like, if she wants to do it one day, my son, do you want to go for dinner or something? I'd be like, sure, why not? And that's nice. It's like...
Well, not really. That's fine. It's like I said to Richard, I'll treat us to a chat, whatever, and I'll pop over yours with a Chinese, because you brought the last one, so I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. See, equally. You'd be an equal. That's... yeah. Or chivalry was for women instead of men. So, like, what happens if it was the other way around? What if it was the women that should have done it? What if it was taught that women hold the door open? And
to be honest with you, I do anyway, because I just get on with it. And I've carried people shopping, and I've helped the old AP's men out. So
you're doing the very thing I said, but you're saying I'm wrong for saying it.
No, it just doesn't sound right when it comes out of a man's mouth. That's the difference. It just doesn't sound nice when it comes out of man. It makes men sound horrible, and I don't want men to sound horrible when there are some nice men out there.
It doesn't make them sound horrible.
I think you sounded horrible.
How do I sound horrible?
I just think you just sounded horrible.
But explain
how.
I
can't explain it. It just doesn't sound
because
nice.
There is no explanation. There is no reason to it. You just subconsciously just don't like it because man.
No, what I said is is I don't particularly like...
You don't like how it sounds because a man said it.
It doesn't sound nice when a man says it. You
But
know
if a
what I
woman
mean?
said the exact same thing, it'd be fine. Yeah.
Well, it's probably because it's...
Oh my god, Auntie Ange is going to get cancelled. But did you see that hesitation? It just proves
Do you
my
know, somebody come
point.
out with something similar in that format.
Yeah, that's sarcasm text.
Yeah, and somebody's like, oh, you're really joking. And then the person underneath, because they're given he went, it's called sarcasm. I was like, oh, is that the text form of sarcasm now?
Yeah, we've discovered a way how to express sarcasm through text.
Yeah, I quite like that way. I thought, oh, I like that, because I'm quite sarcastic at times. No, I suppose that is a sexist comment. When a man says something like that, it doesn't sound nice. So yes, that is a sexist comment that I have just made. Now, get the news reporters. Auntie Ange has said something quite sexist. She's saying something like...
Is Auntie Ange sexist?
She doesn't like men talking in that way because it makes them sound like they're awful men. Two women could discuss
It's alright.
it.
Today's media will be on your side anyway.
Yeah, why not?
because
I can't
they
help
love
it
sexism against men.
If you say something and it doesn't, even though you could be reasonably, just sue them back. You're saying, I think it's because it doesn't sound nice when it comes from a man. It's like some things a woman will say, and you go, "Oh, that doesn't sound nice from a woman." Yeah, that
I
isn't.
don't like it when anybody says it. The thing is, I don't need a person's identity to judge what they say. It's what they say that matters to me.
Anyway, when the blokes, from what I'm observing lately, when the blokes are being attacked by other blokes, it's the women were making them run off down the street. Get off my man! Out comes the heels, and the other men are running off then.
I'm gonna have to show you every time I see a video.
No, I don't want to. I just
I'm
think
gonna
there's
show you.
enough hate in this world as it is at the moment.
I've observed so much over the years.
But there is, because I was talking to a police officer a couple of years ago, and she said, yeah, what happened was these two blokes, they're outside the local chip shop in town, one in the town, and they were eating away to the fish and chips, or whatever they had, to take chips. And their two partners got attacked by two blokes, and the women started attacking the blokes that attacked their men, and apparently the men started running up the street, and the women were running after them to smack them one because they protected their man.
I only need a person's bank details, job, credit score, and their parents to truly judge them. The thing is that does remind me of what Zuby's been saying lately.
Yes.
So
I told you, and then you finally found
I eventually got there. I've been scrolling the internet for a while, and I eventually got to the
black
point.
eyes today for fun.
Cool. So this musician, Zuby, he comes out with a few points I agree with, but like the one I don't agree with at the moment is his dislike for anonymous accounts.
That's most
Now,
he gets a bit of abuse by them. That's most probably why. I don't know if he does or doesn't, but I'm assuming.
It's actually the stigma of it. It's because an anonymous account equals abuse and stuff. But I'm just eating bits of chocolate.
How rude of him, isn't it? It's rude, isn't it? Tell him he's being rude eating
But
cake and chocolate.
anyway,
on the podcast.
So he's obviously not saying anonymous accounts shouldn't happen. He's just criticising the anonymous accounts. That like there's a difference between criticising something and wanting something to not happen. So like you can I can criticise whiteboards. Doesn't mean I don't want them to exist. Just so people don't get confused. But yeah, he's got a bit of a dislike for anonymous accounts because one of the excuses he said was because you don't know what's a bot and what's not these days if it's an anonymous account. But the thing is, bots have been using more human-like accounts. Anonymous accounts have been a bit more realistic. But one of the things he said, "Hi Rick."
Hi Rick. Say hello to the I'm Rick people, Mindstorm, Auntie Ange.
Oh, hello, I'm Rick people. I guess he's.
Hi,
are
Rick.
you showing
Hi,
us off
Rick.
on your channel? We're just having a bit of a rant about several things. But yeah,
Yes.
Zuby. So he doesn't like anonymous account. Another one is his reasons, which I thought was kind of not wise, was to connect with people. because of the picture and their real name. And it's like, well, you're just talking to another profile on the internet. It doesn't matter what the profile looks like. It's what the profile is saying. That I think matters more. Like, I don't need someone's information to care about what they say. It's what they say is what I care about. What they say. No matter what, it doesn't devalue what you say. Because, like, heck, a doctor could say, I'm trying to think of something bizarre right now. A doctor could say hanging your light bulb up is dangerous, and I still think, well, we've got all these safety things. Light bulb is fine.
Hello, Kirby.
Whatever. I don't know what comparison to make, but it doesn't matter what you are. What you say is what I judge, not who you are. Somebody has astrology in their profile, like Capricorn and Cancer. I'm immediately blocking them.
Capricorn.
Oh, okay.
It's Mr. Sia.
Oh, okay.
And Cancer. Now, tell me why. That's curiosity.
I mean, if they come out with a lot of dumb takes, then yeah, like you look at the profile, you think, okay, yeah, you can.
You've got to say hello, Kirby.
Oh, Mindstorm Productions, make yourself famous and say hello, Curve. Hello, Curve.
I said Kirby.
You said Kirby.
Hey, Kirby.
Hey.
Was that similar casting?
But yeah, like it doesn't matter who you are. If you say dumb stuff. Yeah, and I mean, if your profile matches the dumb stuff you say, then yeah, you can kind of see the correlation there. But it doesn't always devalue what they say. It's like the whole an anime profile picture block, your opinion discarded, or pronouns in bio discarded, and all sorts. Like,
that's people
what you say.
Scared of losing their jobs, aren't they? Because
no, what? No, not that. Well, yeah. Hang on, I'll get to that bit. Just say months. It's not that difficult. Oh, it's yeah. Just say months. Yeah, but if you do come out with a dumb take, and I see your profile has, I don't know, like a blue check mark or something, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I can kind of see the correlation there. I can see that you're going to make a lot of dumb takes. But it doesn't mean that I'm just going to automatically dismiss the first thing you say, just because of you're an anonymous account. But yes.
Okay, Nick, enjoy your maths stream.
Gotta go. We're doing an intense math stream. Have fun with maths. But yeah, as you said about jobs, people are worried about losing their jobs which is true. The unfortunate thing because companies only care about themselves and making money. So if they get 100 complaints from a bunch of people that don't like what somebody said on the internet, the chances are they're going to fire the person that made the comment. Addresses as well. It's what I've said. People's personal details could get tracked down with a simple Google search. And they'll find out where you live. They find out who you work for. They find out who your family members are. And they'll start harassing. Like swatting, as I mentioned today, didn't I? Mm. Swatting is a bit of an issue where, and I've seen it happen to a lot of streamers where, I'll use a stream for example. Somebody will be streaming, minding their own business, and somebody's made a fake call to the police saying that this person's up to something, and then you see a SWAT team kicking in their door and pinning them down and arresting them and all sorts. So, so sometimes it's good to be anonymous. We don't have to give our details to the internet. That's the whole point of privacy and privacy laws and stuff, is that we can say, no, you can't have this information. So, yeah. So I wasn't a big fan of his take there for stuff. What led to the anonymous discussion? I don't know. But yeah.
I fall asleep when he starts ranting on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't blame you. I mean, when I worked in this shop, and the manager said I was slagging off the company on Facebook, and I wasn't. You don't even mention the company. Don't even tell people who I work for. And they went through all my Facebook account, and they said, "Oh, we've been through your Facebook account." I went, "And?" She went, there's nothing on there. I went, well, what? You know, we got told that you're slagged off the company, blah, 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 blah. I went, no, because it's got nothing to do with anybody, what I do or what I get up to. So they got quite disappointed that I don't say that. So you don't even
hoping to use that as
yeah,
ammo.
and then they turn around and said, you don't even tell people you work for this, you know, when you got employment.
Ooh,
sorry, Star. Where you got, you know, who you work for or what your employment status is. And they said, oh, you don't even mention that. I went, no, because it's got nothing to do with anybody where my job is neither. So they were quite disappointed and backfired on their manager saying that I was slagging the company off on the phone.
Another thing I'll say as
Facebook.
well is I would actually trust the words of an anonymous account more than I trust the words of a public account.
Why?
Because anonymous people are more honest. Like, they reveal more of what's in their head and what they want to say. So even if it's something horrible.
My attitude, if I can't say anything nice, don't say it on the keyboard neither. And what I say on the keyboard, I say it to people's faces anyway, so it makes no odds.
It's because the way I see it, there's a lot of people that won't say things, you know, normally. They'll think it, it'll be in their mind, they won't say it out loud. Like, my friends, they don't know a lot about me because I don't say a lot of stuff. It's all kept to me. Emily doesn't know everything about me because some things are kept to me. My family doesn't know a lot about me because I keep a lot of it to me.
Don't want to know what goes through your head, God. I'll be running away screaming.
But the thing is, an anonymous account, you'll reveal everything more. You release more, a bit more. Even if it's aggressive, it's still what you've had in your mind. So I've had an anonymous message once of someone saying I should kill myself, right? The thing is, even though it's an anonymous account, ignore it, whatever. Or like, even if it's not an anonymous account, ignore it, whatever. The thing is, a person still thought that was their process in their mind. It's just that they were more honest about it because they were anonymous. So yeah. So really, you're more honest when you're anonymous than you are without it, because you're actually doing what you really want. You want to reveal what you want because you know that there's no repercussions for it.
Yeah, but that's not nice, is it?
It isn't nice. I'm not saying it is. I mean, like just because a lot of people see an anonymous account as just purely negative stuff. But the thing is, it's like you can have an anonymous account and be positive and nice. Like,
You could be quite nice and positive, which is so irritating.
I had moments where I'd drop people a message, like, discreetly, so I could reassure them of things
It's like when
I
someone
see
just
them.
brought the hot tub and it's white and not grey and they want to take it back and all your positive attitudes made them keep white.
I point, because I've been doing some construction recently. They're building like a hot tub thing, and they've got two now. So their first one was like a dark grey, and the new one they got was white. When they wanted another dark grey, but I said to him, well, the white gives the impression of sanitation, and then later on I was like, oh, has it got a light in it? And he said, yeah. I said, light will bounce better in the white. It'll be much better to see the light. I use anonymous to troll someone, and I know others. Yeah, trolling is kind of fun as well.
Do you know, I don't have time for all this rubbish.
What, trolling? It's just sometimes you get a kick out of winding someone up, especially if it's an absolute dumbass and you wind them up and watch them get frustrated. I mean, technically, we're going to troll someone.
I just walk away, I do. I just go, okay. Somebody messaged me telling me about everything, what I've been up to, and I was like, oh, thank you, mate. I never thought about it afterwards. I should come back and go, well, thanks for making the effort to research me when I don't really give two hoots about you. That would have really annoyed them, wouldn't it? You've gone out your way to find out that I did a TV programme you thought it was crappy and I'm this and that and the other. I could just reply, well, thanks for that, but I don't even waste my time on you.
Well, like, have you ever acted petty towards someone, even in person or real life? Not, I don't mean like the internet. That is trolling in real life. Yeah, there we go. Creeping Walker says, I've just eaten 8 boxes of raisins and now my stomach's acting up. Yeah, maybe 8 boxes of raisins is probably not a good idea.
You'll have the poos later.
Bloop, bloop.
It might give you the poos.
Rabbit droppings. Yeah, he is anonymous to troll someone. and I know others do too. Yeah. So yeah, trolling is definitely a big thing, but still, I support people's rights to do that. That is the greatest thing about our freedom. Is we can be anonymous if we want to. We control people if we want to. Yeah, we don't have to be nasty, but we have the right to do it. But we also have the right to be nice to people.
Be nicer, it's less energy. Being nasty gives you all that blackness around you. It's all that energy and all that build up, and it's like, But if you're nice, it's not like, hi, have you had a nice day?
Unless you're trolling
have a wonderful
bad person.
day. No, because I just try and be nice to them. Well, that's not trolling, though.
No, but it's kind of. But we have done a little bit of winding up, though, haven't we?
Oh yeah, but that's the easiest to wind up. I've got to get another one to do. Yeah, I'll tell you about that one later. But I've got to do it first, and then I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
I will indulge my naughty side. My naughty side is quite funny and piss-taking.
Yeah. So yeah, if you see things try to advocate against anonymity and stuff, I personally think it'll be a good idea to be against what they say. But once again, you are your own person.
Yeah.
Like, I'll read the message in a moment. But like, once again, you have. Like, I advise it, but you are your own free person. You can decide what you want to do. That is, you know. I say support anonymity, support the right to do what the things that we want, and our freedoms, etc.
The rate this world's going, it's becoming a little Miss Bloody Hitler land. Canada, you have my respect. Go, you truckers. Germany, Hitler number 2 is right on your doorstep. Australia, seriously, and you come from England. Shame on you for not respecting our democracy.
Just seeing technology is good and all, but whenever I search up why my chest hurts, Google responds with having something like heart cancer. Yeah. The funny thing is, because my brother's been complaining recently since they don't allow us to go in anymore. Well, I mean,
so the doctors.
Yeah, like they diagnose you over the phone and stuff now, which
they wanted to bring in the late 1980s.
Well, they finally got this to push it up now. But yeah, my brother doesn't like it because like. They give you a lot of wrong diagnosis over the phone.
Yeah, they give loads of people wrong diagnosis. And people that have got first stages of cancer aren't getting treated until it's too late. Just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. So the problem they're doing is the whole phone diagnosis now. It's no different than us just Googling it. Why does my chest hurt? Google. Did you mean to search coffins to buy near you? Oh, I love it. Love it.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
That is a good one.
Oh, dear.
Yes. We've got a funny little skit we want to do at some point. Like something evil and funny. I wrote it down. I've got a lot of things written down that I want to work on. Speaking of which, I've actually thought of a new art project idea that I want to do soon. I've got to finish my humanised cars project first. I finished that drawing for Caino.
Has he got it?
Yeah, he's got it. I gave him the nice HD download. I'm looking forward to posting it because Caino said I could post it, so I'm looking forward to doing that.
Oh, sorry, I got the order bit.
Oh dear, am I boring you that much?
It's not as funny this week.
No,
we were laughing our heads off last week.
We're kind of having a bit of a talk on more serious topics this time.
Funny last
but yeah,
week.
I've done Caino's drawing. I've got to finish off my humanised cars. Got to do some more for Jill's book. And then
I'm working with a book with Jill.
Yeah. And then I also want to start this other art project I'm working on. I've also got some other things I need to do, like Ask Charming Shadow.
Well, the first thing I want to do when I come off this podcast, get the tea on the go, apply for that job, have tea. Hopefully I can wake up a bit and then do some of my coursework. Get my self-care out the way. I need to really get my finger up my bum and spend the next 3 weeks getting a chunk of it out the way. Get it up and running, because when I move house, I won't have time to bloody breathe. And after this week, I don't think I'll be seeing your grandma for at least 7 months.
Fair enough. I can't think of anything else. Is there anything you'd like to mention at all?
No, except for I didn't know where to do with you earlier on in the podcast.
What me and my takes about equality. How I strongly support equality. Auntie Ange doesn't know what to think of herself because, yeah, that's equality, but, like, it's not the equality she likes.
Well, not really, because, like, a woman doing a man's job, if she hasn't been in it as long as a man, she shouldn't get paid the same as a man.
Equality?
Yeah, but she shouldn't get paid. If the bloke's been there 5 years and she's been there 2, she shouldn't have the same pay.
Exactly. Equality. So just like if a man's been there, hasn't been there as long, gets less pay just as much.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so that is it.
But they were trying to at one stage, weren't they? Trying to give women the same pay rise.
No, what they're trying to do is
what I don't
special
agree
treatment.
with is car insurance, because the amount of times I've seen you lads drive like, well, I don't know, like loonies.
She doesn't mean me, lads. She's on about, like,
Have you
lads
ever
in
made
general.
personal opinions on the internet and hated a lot?
So, like, I'm guessing you mean your own personal opinion. So, have you ever had a personal
Auntie
opinion you
Ange,
hated?
Equality is like having animals work and humans are pets. Thanks, Creepy Walker, yeah. I like to have a man as a pet, but I've got to find a man first.
That's not the right thing to say when you're stroking my shoulder. You're meant to do that with...
Can't do that with, because I haven't got
Why
one.
don't I just Google a picture of a guy, put him in the background so you can stroke his virtual shoulder?
Yeah. So that's that one.
Have you ever made a personal opinion that you actually regret? Eventually. It doesn't have to be straight away, it could be eventually.
I don't think I've regretted it. Yeah, I made a personal opinion on the internet. I've done it where I've made a personal opinion and people have hated me for it. But
Pitybug's asking about you. How you ever regretted it? You ever thought back and thought, maybe I shouldn't have said that or something?
No, because I'm careful what I say. If I can't say it to the faces, then I did actually swear at one person, but I deleted it so they wouldn't see me swearing. So I've done that. Well, I've sworn and then deleted and then did it again and then deleted and did it again and deleted, so they wouldn't see me effing and blinding at them.
They'll probably see like the 10 notifications that pop up though.
I did have Twitter coming up with stuff, and I was going, "Why are you coming up with that stuff?" Because I deleted it.
Oh, is it where Twitter's thing where it's like, "Are you sure you want to post this?"
No, it's what I don't know. It's whatever. I'm thinking, why are you doing that for? Because I've deleted it. And I've deleted it.
And, hated by others. Oh yeah.
You see, I was right. What he thought.
No,
I've
fine.
catch something, and a lot of people have hated what I said. I mean, there's a recent one on Facebook. And somebody's come out with how disgusted I was, this, that and the other. I've reported you. So I've gone, boo-hoo. I'm really that bothered. Not. And some other comment.
Like my favourite.
And then somebody says, I've reported it too. And I went...
God. Jerk them off harder.
And then I just turned around and went, I don't care. What I see, I will speak. And if you wokes don't like it, tough. Suck it up, Buttercup, because I'm fed up with the wokes.
Or you could just...
But I didn't say suck it up, Buttercup. I just said that bit. I said, deal with tough. But my attitude now, if I say some kind of a wokey or snowflakey, I freaking hate them. I did. They do my head in.
You need my help so I can show you how to do it properly.
And I just said, I just turn. If I say something and somebody didn't like it, I say, look, suck it up, Buttercup. Deal with it. It's a grown-up world
hang
now.
on, I've got a better... this is a brilliant response. This one I like. Hang on.
I like saying that to people. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Hang on.
But it's just... I don't like all this going on with this COVID rubbish. The hate. That gets me down.
This is one of my favourite responses.
No, that's what I don't like. I don't like this hatred. I don't like the government causing this divide. And you've got families that are jabbed. That's
been a thing since forever.
Yeah, but this is really bad. This is absolutely really bad, where you got the jabbed say there's the children, there's the parents, the children being jabbed, the parents don't want to be jabbed, and the children, we're not seeing you again. Well, that's fine. Turn around and say, well, I'll remove you out my will then. You know, that's fine. But you know what I mean? It's that hatred where just get on with it, because it's what the government's causing, and just stop.
Okay. I like to respond
That's
to people
my
with
gripe at the
memes.
moment.
I like to respond to people with memes to get them to wind them up. Like one of them. Oh, it's so brilliant. Like this person was throwing a big tantrum on the internet, so I replied with a picture of the Wojak, the one that's got the crying face but with the smug mask on top. I'll see if I can find it quickly. But that's all I had to do to reply, right? And they got angry and tried to be smug again. So I replied with a picture again. And don't you can wait.
I want to answer Creepy Walker. He's more important than you.
So
Rambling on.
So
Creepy Walker.
Oh, I got it. I found it. Here it is. So I reply with this picture, and I just sent that, and they just kept getting mad, and it was so funny. You don't have to reply with much; just reply with a simple meme and watch them just get angry and angry until they eventually give up.
No, Creepy
Old
Walker.
people always tell me these are the best years of your life. This is the best. Then I have a sad life.
No, that sometimes isn't. There is always best things come round the corner, and they end up being the best things of your life. You have to appreciate the crap. So when something good does come, you appreciate the good things even more. So you have to have the crappy bits to really appreciate the good bits, and it's actually the crappy bits that make you a better person in the future.
They always say school is the best years of your life, and it's like no. Like that's probably the worst years of my life. The only thing that
school is best for is the holidays. And not paying the tax man and your national insurance. That's the only time I would say school. And you start at 8:30 and you finish at 3:00. They're the best times. But otherwise than that, no, I didn't have a nice time through school life.
I find school the worst years of my life.
And then my mother made me go back as a sixth former, which was even worse. So at my dinner hour, because I was single parent, I had free lunch, so I used to get sandwiches, and then because I got an older sister who's 11 years older than me, she lived around the corner from the school, so I used to grab sandwiches, take them round to my sister's house and sit there and eat there, because I got picked on at school and everything. And it's all because when I was 16 I did evening courses, and I got talking to an older bloke that this other girl didn't like it because she was got this bloke who's so many years older than she thought it was really great. And because I said, I've been talking to this bloke because he's had an operation, and I've gone around seeing him thinking something's happening, and she got jealous and turned that year on to me. So in my dinner hour I used to go grab me lunch, was scatter around my sisters for an hour and a half, and then as soon as the dinner bell went, I went back into school. So I didn't have to put up with that long. Hated it. Absolutely hated every moment of the school.
I think the best years of your life are the ones when you decide that it's the best years of your life. Like when you finally reach a point that you think this is the right time. I mean, like you can still enjoy.
Have you got a teacher that I have a little crush on? I used to have a crush on a teacher, Mr. Newman.
Imagine if you ever watch this in the future, sees this.
I won't really. Most would be 6 foot under.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I used to fancy Mr. Busby. Not Mr. Busby, Mr. Till. I used to like him. I got on really well with him. He used to, all the teachers at the middle school, because I had a middle school when I was growing up. I had a primary, middle and a high. And I used to spend my time sitting, talking to him at break time, lunch time. And all the other teachers say, how do you get on so well with Angela? And everything. It's just because I talked to her and I listened to her. Because none of them would listen, you see. And they're too busy. They talk at you and lecture you and not, And then I had one teacher, Mr. Darcy, when I was a sixth former. Somebody asked who's the best student he always had an argument with. And he obviously pointed at me. I was busy writing my notes. And I heard the group of girls say, well, Angela's the best one you've argued with. And he went, yeah. And I looked up and went, you what?
What you're talking about?
Yeah. I said, what argument with? He said, yeah, because if you're in a foul mood, and we all teachers agreed, if we're in a foul mood, we used to have an argument with Angela, because she put you in your place. And she'll tell you to use your manners, which I did. When I used to argue with a teacher, I said, do you mind using your manners, please? It costs nothing. And then they found out afterwards as well, when the student is right, they kick you out of the classroom. That explains why I spent 90% in the outside the classroom. Hold on, so the teachers start an argument with me. I stand my ground and right, and then get booted out of the classroom.
That's teachers for you. They have a weird power complex.
So yeah, I
Superiority
found that
complex.
out. So I said to him anyway, going back, I said to Mr. I went, oh, thanks for that. I said, because you made my school life actually hell. Because it did. I used to hate going to school because the teachers used to argue with me.
Yeah.
And then when I found that out, I felt a bit better. When I found that out, love.
And you can
When I found it out.
you can say like one moment of your life is the worst years of your life, while still enjoying specific moments though as well. For example, like the school years are the worst years of my life, but I've still had good occasional moments. Whereas I think coming up now is probably going to be the best years of my life.
God.
What?
Thank God I don't have any kids now. At school.
Yeah, the way schools are being now. But yeah, I'm saying like I think the best years of my life are about to come up probably this year.
Do you know what? I've actually enjoyed being 32 a bit onwards. I've liked that best.
I'm not
32
really
I've
thinking about
liked.
because of the age. I'm thinking because of what's about to come, what I'm doing.
Your coming way. I think my year was 32.
The topic rather than.
No, because I left your dad. And when he starts kicking off, I used to just shut the front door or not answer the phone. It was great. Best thing I ever did. Fantastic.
Fair enough.
I went out there and lived and enjoyed my life.
Right. I've got nothing else to say.
I'm going to get food on the go.
Yeah. So
Again, that's how I end up with the
I hope
end
you all
of the
enjoyed
podcast.
our very
Same
serious topic today. That
Hey,
kind of.
I made it a bit more
serious topic.
cheerful at the end where you didn't.
Watch some of your podcasts before cooking dinner, when you was getting sassy. Oh.
So, I've, as usual, end the podcast going, I'm now going to cook some food.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to cook yet, but I'm going to have to cook some food.
Well, guys, the important part is thanking our wonderful Patreon supporters, Caino, our VIP, L, Nggyunglydngraady, Pitybug, and Scary Mary.
Say that,
Hang on, our Furious Five. What, you want Nggyunglydngraady?
I don't like it when you say that.
This is
It's
your
so
fault,
funny,
Creeping
innit?
Walker.
Find another weird one for him to say. That would be so funny.
Please don't encourage potential Patreoners to come up with weird names. I struggled enough as it is.
That's the word, isn't it? Sassy. You had a sassy attitude. We should rename this podcast Mindstorm Getting Sassy.
The Sasscast.
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 That's what we should call it, say, shouldn't we?
Support us on patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. And check out the website. I've been making changes to it bit by bit. Yeah, I've been adding more to the website lately. Right, that's everything. So once again,
See you all next
thank
week.
you all for joining. Cheers for the interaction and praise the headphones. Blessed be the audio. Huh?
I'm
Hang on,
aggravating you.
hold blue for a second.
Dare I? What are you up to?
Blessed
Hello.
be the audio.
Oh no, just no.
Praise the headphones.
Saying that it feels right.